Today on Deep Dive, we're going to be looking at Marvel Comics Spider-Man number 6. What supernatural challenges await Spidey today? Let's flip some pages and find out. Hello everyone, my name is Devin, also known as DH Artist, and welcome back to my Deep Dive series. Today we'll be continuing Todd McFarlane's solo Spidey adventures, and if you missed my deep dive coverage of his previous issues, I'll link to them in the video description below. Since each book is from my own collection, you can expect their conditions to vary. Today's issue is in nice condition, so there won't be anything to detract from the artwork. Now, even though this can be viewed on your phone or computer, try casting it onto your TV so you can really see the detail and quality of the book. If you enjoy these types of videos and want to see more content like it, check out some of my other deep dives. I've covered issues like Avengers number 196, Miss Marvel number 1, Fantastic Four number 16, and Wolverine number 88, featuring the first comic book matchup between Wolverine and Deadpool. For a complete list of my videos, visit the organized playlists on my channel. I post new comics each week, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss another issue. Spider-Man number 6 was published in January of 1991. Editor-in-chief was Tom DeFalco. Cover artist was Todd McFarlane. The story, titled Masques Part 1, was written, penciled, and inked by Todd McFarlane, colored by Gregory Wright, and lettered by Rick Parker. The book consists of 36 pages with a cover price of $1.75. Today's adventure begins in an abandoned warehouse under the shadow of the New York City skyline. Inside the building, we find the sinister Hobgoblin, removing his mask to reveal his demonic face. Turning about the room, he looks upon the walls, where a number of kidnapped victims are strung up watching him, and though they are silent, he hears countless voices in his head mocking him. Confronting one of the victims, she begs him not to harm her son. He then pushes the woman's face into the material that binds her. She disappears beneath its surface, smothering her to death. The Hobgoblin then pulls her child free, proclaiming him to be his disciple, and that their mission is just beginning. Elsewhere in the city, Peter and MJ sleep peacefully, with his Spider-Man costume discarded on the floor. Meanwhile, in Brooklyn, we find the Ghost Rider dangling a human trafficker from a rooftop's edge. The flaming spirit of vengeance seeks to avenge the children that the man manipulated, and when the man tries to justify his actions, the Ghost Rider releases him, sending the man falling to his death. However, just before he hits the pavement, the Ghost Rider races to catch him. Then, using his penance stare, he makes the man feel every pain that he has inflicted upon his victims. The Ghost Rider then races away, leaving the criminal a gibbering wreck. Meanwhile, back at their Soho apartment, MJ catches Peter as he tries to sneak out and patrol as Spider-Man. But realizing her protests are futile, she lets him go and he heads out into the city. Back at the abandoned warehouse, Hobgoblin continues to be haunted by the voices in his head. So taking the kid with him on his glider, he leaves a pumpkin bomb to blow the warehouse up, killing the remaining victims. Some of the fun advertising featured in this issue is a full-page ad for Revlon's Nintendo shampoos. There's an ad for Capcom's Gargoyle's Quest. There's a double-page spread for Tiger Electronics handheld games, something I remember fondly as a kid. And on the back there's an ad for Laserscope, Konami's amazing voice-activated firing system for Nintendo. Later, as the authorities investigate the fiery scene, the Ghost Rider watches from a nearby alley. And high above the city, Spider-Man catches the breaking news, making plans to search and track down the Hobgoblin. During his patrol, Spidey finds a drug dealer hiding down a darkened alley. Figuring he might have information, he interrogates the man before leaving him webbed to a wall. Elsewhere in the underbelly of the city, the Ghost Rider interrogates an illegal arms dealer. Gaining the information he needed, Ghost Rider leaves him be, warning him that he'll be back to deal with his illegal businesses soon. Off in a nearby alley, the Hobgoblin is pleased with his young disciple, but before he can explain their mission, they're interrupted by Spider-Man. The Goblin then strikes with a pumpkin bomb, and the alley erupts into a fiery battle. When there's a break in the fighting, the child calls out to Spider-Man asking him to stop. When the kid steps into the light, he says the Goblin only wishes to do good. That's when Spidey notices that the boy's face is now half demonic, while off in the distance, the Ghost Rider draws closer. What's next for Spidey? Can the child be saved? We'll have to wait until part 2 to find out. I hope you enjoyed today's deep dive. If there's a particular issue or comic you'd like me to flip, drop it down in the comments section and I'll see if I can add it to my pull box. If you enjoyed these types of videos, please show your support by subscribing to my channel. As always, please consider liking and feel free to share this video. And until next time, deep divers, thanks for watching.